Back at it again. We're back at it. Let's see if I can charge my phone. So I came back because we were talking about some weird shit, and I wanted to continue to talk about weird shit. I wasn't done. I brought the gang. The gang is coming back together. You know, I noticed something. Like, one thing I love is bringing people together. That's one of my favorite things to do. Is to fuck. I left the charger in the car. Damn, Flo. Fuck, I left the charger in the car. I have another one here. Hold on. Hi, guys. Hold on. Man, hiding my boobs. Hiding my boobies. Welcome back. The family's here. Family here. Yeah, well, I love that. I love that I bring people together and like we're like-minded people, and yeah, we're weird. I know. We're weird. We talk about weird shit, but it's enjoyable. And honestly, if I could have a Saturday night with you guys just sitting at home and just talking and laughing, I'd be so much happier. Then, I like going out. Here's the thing. I like going out. It's fun and everything. I have to put the password in. I like going out. It's fun. I like going out. It's really fun. But, like, my thing is I love, like, being together with people in a house and, like, just talking till, like, fucking 4 in the morning and then falling asleep. It was good. It was good, Prieta. It was all right. It was nice, we ate dinner. I got a question. What do you do if you just met someone and they are coming at you hard, calling you babe, buying you gifts? What do you do if you're not really interested? Yeah, that usually happens a lot. Don't you find that so odd? You will like somebody and like they don't give you like no attention, and then all of a sudden you meet somebody and they're up your ass and you don't give them no attention, right? So I would immediately tell them like, no, don't, like today. Back then I'd be like, fuck it, let the motherfucker buy me presents. Like, we've all used somebody somehow. I've been used too. We've all been used, Let's really keep it honest, a buck with each other. Hi, Cranial, how are you, my love? But for me, I would tell them right away, today, now that I'm like trying to live right and do the right thing, I'd be like, yo, you gotta stop. Like, you gotta stop, Yeah, me too about my life. You gotta stop spending money on me, stop buying me stuff. I've had guys buy me cars before, like where I was like, yo, you gotta return this. Are you fucking retarded? Like, I remember this one dude, he pulled up with a brand new Dodge Charger, because I kept saying, I love the Dodge Charger, I really love it. And he pulled out of the thing with a Dodge Charger, and I was like, yo, return this car. Are you crazy? Like, he was like, no, it's for you. I bought it for you. Like, he put himself in debt doing that. I don't like when people do shit like that today. But then when I was like, didn't give a fuck, and I was like living the la vida loca, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, it is what it is. But today I wouldn't use people at all. I don't use people today at all. Not for nothing. If anything, I give to them more, because I know like the universe is always going to bless me regardless, and I don't expect nothing in return. But like, here's the thing about me today. If I meet somebody and they like give me too much and I don't like them like that, I'll tell them right away. It's not gonna work out. Like right away, like 2-3 days into it. I went on a couple of dates with this guy, and he was really interested in me, and I was too for the first few days. I was like going to see him and meet up with him and talk to him, and then like, I don't know, something happened, and I was just like, yo, it's not gonna work out. Like, I was like, and he was like, damn, you're thinking too far ahead into the future. Like, let's just enjoy the moment. I was like, no, that's the thing. I don't want to enjoy just the moment. If I wanted to just enjoy the moment, I would just have sex with you and never talk to you again. But I'm not on that wavelength today. Today, I'm trying to like build something with people, even people that I've become friends with. If I'm not building something with you, friendship or connection, I'm not going to waste my time. There's no point. There's really no point, because we're it doesn't matter that I'm older. It has nothing to do with that. Yeah, that has a lot to do with it, older and more mature or whatever. But like, I don't want to waste other people's time. And let me just tell you something. People fall in love. That's fucked up to hurt them. It's really fucked up, especially knowing how I am. I am very like picky with people. Like, hi, lovely. I'm picky with people, not like that, like, but to the point where like if they're not going to work out for me as a friend or as a relationship, I'll let them know. Like, I'll just stop communicating with them like crazy, you know what I mean? Because we don't waste each other's time today. Like, connections and energy is so important right now. Like, everybody needs to understand, like, if we could just start being honest with each other, like, look, I'm not feeling you no more. Cheating would never happen if people just openly said, like, babe, I'm not attracted to you anymore. Like, hi, Afroditas. I got a question. How do you clear people from your aura? I keep having dreams about females that I almost dated. Wow, the outcast. That's awesome. That's a good question. So for me, clearing people out of my aura, you don't have to like specifically think of the person exactly. You don't have to think specifically of the person to clear an aura. Clearing an aura is a general thing, because when we're clearing an aura, we have to understand that we're connected to people from the past, the present, the future, other timelines, different dimensions, other lifetimes. There's something that happened in every lifetime that you come back to try to heal that. Yeah, I found out the hard way that I'm too old to hang out with people in their early 20s. I turned 35 on Tuesday, bitch. If I hang out with somebody who's like 22, unless they're mature, because there's some 22-year-olds I've hung out with, I'm like, you're 22? You don't act it. And same thing with me. They say to me, you're 39, you don't look it, you don't act it, but, it is what it is today. We're on some like new wavelength shit. But to clear your aura, it's very simple. It's your intention. When you meditate something, it's the intention you put behind it. It's the same thing with manifesting, that you need to understand the intention. The thought process is not just a thought. I'm clearing my aura. Yay, look at me clearing my aura. It's like putting yourself in the zone, closing your eyes. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you too. Closing your eyes, putting yourself in the zone, and imagining that everyone and everything that is connected to you energetically is being cut and removed and cleared from your life. Also, not constantly paying attention to that thing that keeps coming at you, unless it's there to teach you a lesson. So can I ask you a question? Because I'm going to tell you something right now real quick. The outcast. When you keep dreaming of a person you almost dated, there's something about, that when we dream of other people in our dreams, some people be like, I have this dream about this celebrity all the time. Something about that celebrity that you see is either you need to heal from it, or it's something that you find attractive that you want in a partner. For instance, I used to have dreams about Shawn Wayans, Marlon, the twins, Marlon and Shawn. I used to have dreams about Shawn Wayans because of the way he carried himself. Like, he was so classy to me, like sexy. I was like, one day I'm going to get if I get a man, I'm going to get a man like that. And with women, I always look at, like, I don't know, for some reason, Kristen Stewart, I'm like fucking obsessed with the chick. Like, I'm always like just her attitude and her personality, you know what I mean? That's the kind of girls I like a little bit tough, but like can look girly and wear like a suit. I like small boobs on women. I don't like big asses. Like, for me personally, I'm not attracted to that. Like, I like small butts and small boobs. You know why? Because I have huge boobs, and I don't have a big butt, but like I like small boobs and a small butt, because I like tiny vaginas. I don't know how to explain it to you. Like dainty vaginas is how I'm going to explain it to you. I like that look. But I don't know where I just came up with vaginas, but I guess it was something I needed to talk about. You got small boobs? She said, I got small boobs. I like small boobs. I like the way they feel on my hands, like little cups. So when you have dreams, that's what we're talking about. When you have dreams of people, do I like white girls? I like all kind of girls. It doesn't matter. I don't think there's a race I'm Asian race, like I'm gonna say like Chinese or Korean. I'm just gonna say I'm not attracted to it at all. Like, there's nothing about it. Like Japanese people, yes, I'm like, ooh, Japanese people are sexy. Just the way they talk, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they always sound like they're saying, I'm gonna beat your ass, I like that, There's a celebrity who I dream about. His name is Billy Eichner. It's a fantasy romance way. So there's something about that character, that person, that you need to find in other people. And when you do, it's like going to make you feel good. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But like, I like Japanese people. They're sexy. Tell them you love this statin Scorpio. I do love this statin Scorpio. I love you, boo-boo. You know, life is like funny, like when attraction comes into play, when you see people. Today for me it's energy, right? I used to look at people, I was so vain. I used to look at a person and be like, ugh, look at his shoes, look at her shirt. And I used to notice things like that, you know? Keep on, I don't know, babe. I don't know what's gonna happen, what God is intending for me, but only things that will heal the world, okay? Yeah. I know who Billy Eichner is. So today it's about energy. When I meet somebody, like, it's their energy. Like, really, really, they could be like, really, they could work at McDonald's, honestly. And this is a fact. It's the truth. I never meet a guy and I'm like, what do you do for a living? Okay. Like, are you okay? You're eating? Okay, we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I fall in love with energy today. So it's just like that. I don't know how to astral project, but can other people astral project in your dreams? 100% they can. There's some people who can astral project in your dreams. Some people do it by accident. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is a lot of people was telling me in the beginning, like not in the beginning, a little while ago when I first started to astral project, so many people were saying that I was in their dream. I'm pretty sure I wasn't astral projecting into the dreams. I feel like they were looking at a mirror and saying like, that's where I want to get to spiritually. Like they were looking at me like that and they were seeing me in the dream, guiding them. Like some people would be like, you were guiding me into this cave. And I was like, yeah, well, that's because you see me as a guide. So I'm guiding you in the dream because you're safe. You feel comfortable with me and you trust me, you know? Yeah, energy is everything. I was never vain, but I always would be attracted to her energy, her vibe. Yeah, that's what it's always the energy. Today, even everything is energy. Everything. There is nothing else. Like, you know, our currency is not money. That's what humans humans make the mistake of believing that currency is energy. Money is our currency. Our currency is energy. That's like the value of getting and losing energy. When you lose energy, you lose your energy. Like you could lose money, but you could get that back. If someone doesn't know how to get energy back, they're tired, they're depressed, they're sad. But like money is just money, you know, it's just a paper. It's a piece of paper. It's the value. This piece of paper right here. If I give this piece of paper more value than I give myself, then this piece of paper is above me. Like in the Gnostic text it said if you think that the something, then the birds will precede you. If you think that God is in the ocean, then the ocean will precede you, meaning it'll be better than you, you know? Oh, so clearing from your aura is meditation. It's a lot of, you see the chakras right there? Those are the chakras. I turned it upside down only because I like the colors coming down that way in my room. It just looked nice with the green. You can focus on those auras. Clearing your aura has everything to do from starting from the inside. You start from the inside with clearing your aura. What the fuck is that? You start from the inside with clearing your aura, but your aura is around you. It's like a fill. I'll describe it like a invisible flame around you, right? And so if your aura is dark and it's, you know, covered in other people's energy, then your aura is not clear. And so what you need to do is, like I said, close your eyes, put on a cleansing aura meditation, and do things like say, I'm clearing my aura. Everything that's not in my life to teach me a lesson right now, I'm clearing that out of my life. Anyone from my past, present, or future, any time and space. There's this, let me show you this really quick because I think you guys would really benefit off of this. It's amazing. Yeah, this is a really good one. Like every time I share it with people, like Spirit is like, yeah, share that. And people have told me they've gotten like amazing benefits out of it. So I'll show you right here. I think you're going to really love this. Okay, so you could do you could do regular clearing the aura meditations like this, cleanse your aura and all that, but I'm going to show you something that I love. This one is one of my favorite ones because she talks about everything. This is cutting cords meditation. Type that in and you're going to see this right here. I'll show you. Right here. Now listen to what she says. This shit is so...
I know you're about to listen.
Shit, shut the fuck up.
To some frequency, some sounds.
Yes, we are.
Relax.
Yes, we are, Gio.
Clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
I'm gonna release.
Yeah, I'm gonna release. Bro, get some chapstick, my guy. I love you, but get some chapstick. Okay, ready? I'll show you. Okay. Okay, listen to what she's saying now. Watch. Listen to what she's saying. This is what you can do on your own time, is meditate and say these things in your mind, or just play this on headphones. Ready? Watch what she says.
Act and behave, and tune into the effects of this on your life. Take a deep, slow breath in and tune in, becoming aware of the sensations in your body. Where are you feeling it? Take a deep, slow breath in and focus, if you will, on the 7 main energy centers in your body.
Wait, are you guys there?
Starting with the root chakra at the base of your spine, and scan upward with the speed of light, scanning every individual energy center, every chakra, to explore what is going on. Take a deep, slow breath in and tune into any and all interactions, memories, and emotions where you gave away your power or where your power was taken away by people, situations, addictions, circumstances, and events that make you feel unsafe, disrespected, unloved. Take a deep, slow breath in and remember any and all cases where you experienced disempowerment by others or by yourself. Imagine, if you will, that you can clearly see, feel, and know any and all connections, cords, implants, or overlays attached to your energy centers or other parts of your body that are linked to control and manipulation by people, situations, addictions, circumstances, and events. Now shine the light of your full awareness on any and all disempowering cords, connections, implants, and overlays that were placed there by you or by others, either consciously or unconsciously. Take a deep, slow breath in, and on the exhale, allow the cords between you and the other person, the circumstance, the event, or the addiction to show itself. And shine the full light of awareness on all of these connections and ask the higher power to support you. In this now moment, I cut the cords of control and manipulation between us. I take back my power and I give you back your power by cutting these cords of control and manipulation in all directions of time and space, past, present, and future. From now on, I vow to take full responsibility for my own well-being. I trust and surrender that a higher power is guiding and supporting me, and hand this experience over to the higher power to transmute any pain or challenges into wisdom, to bring harmony, balance, and coherence in all 7 of my energy centers.
Yes. And outside.
I call in a higher power to restore and repair any damage that these cords and connections between us may have caused. Knowing that radical forgiveness sets us both free, I forgive you, I forgive myself, in all directions of time and space, past, present, and future. I take back my power, and I give you back your power. Take another deep, slow breath in, and scan if there are any other faces, places, or memories coming up for you in this now moment. Allow any cords to show themselves. Shine the full light of awareness on them and ask the higher power to support you. this now moment, I cut the cords of control and manipulation between us. I take back my power and I give you back your power. By cutting these cords of control and manipulation in all directions of time and space, past, present, and future. From now on, I vow to take full responsibility for my well-being. I trust and surrender that a higher power is guiding and supporting me. And I hand this experience over to the higher power to transmute any pain or challenges into wisdom, to bring harmony, balance, and coherence in all 7 of my energy centers.
And anywhere else in my body. I
call in a higher power to restore and repair any damage that these cords and connections between us may have caused. Knowing that radical forgiveness sets us both free, I forgive you. I forgive myself. In all directions of time and space.
So I wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like what you need to understand, if you ever noticed in religions, like if you look at the Quran or you look at like Quran recitations on YouTube, they'll play like Ayat Kursi, Fatima 103 times, or when Buddhists, right? The Buddhists count those necklaces they have with the beads on it. They go like this to it. They'll say like Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha, Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha, Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha. They keep repeating this prayer, right? It's like a prayer, like a cleansing, a clearing. And this is 3 hours of powerful cord cutting 108 times. So in prayer, in meditations, when you repeat something a specific amount of times, like I think in India, like in temples, it was like 102 times, 103 times. And in the Quran, like when they do Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Subhanallah, Subhanallah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad. They're repeating the same things, repetitive patterns over and over and over again. And Buddhism, Om chanting, Om, Om. They keep doing it because that repetitiveness of it, of the prayer, it starts to become a vibration, right? So it's like if you think about it, like, right? And it's like in the Muslim prayer, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen Rahmani Rahim Malik Yawmi Din Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in Ihdina siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina Amte Alayhim Wailim Bardub Alayhim Walabdoli Amin. Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah. It's like you're repeating it becomes a vibration, you know? The same thing goes with anything else you do. So if something like when you wake up in the morning, if you tell yourself repeat 3 times, I like to say this every morning and every night, every day and every way, my life gets better and better and better. Every single day and every single way, my life gets better and better and better. Every single day and every single way, my life gets better and better and better. I repeat these things until my brain starts to process it. So they say like it takes 27 days, I believe it is. No, it takes 6 weeks to program your mind into something, like to unprogram yourself. It takes about 6 weeks to repeat something, to take yourself out of it. So if you're in love with someone, right, and you break up, let's say, for instance, okay, you like break up, oh my God, like you break up and now you're sad about it and you can't get over it. Like they say to repeat it in your mind. It happened for a reason. I forgive them. I forgive them. This happened for a reason. This is teaching me a lesson. This happened for a reason. I forgive them. I let them go. I release them. If you don't do that cord cutting, releasing, and forgiving right when you break up with them and you carry that resentment, that anger, now you're talking about every relationship got to deal with the same bullshit. You know what I mean? Hello, I'm sorry. So, you know, yeah, vibration makes energy. So, like, you know, when they do close your eyes and do that. Your body vibrates with it. You know what I'm saying? My ears are starting to vibrate right now just doing it. Repeat prayers in your head. You know, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? That one, my favorite one is, I actually have a necklace with the prayer in it. And it's the Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Soha. Okay, that's a very beautiful, beautiful protection. Again, I said I got this from Backpack Buddha, and I love that company. I always order like protection amulets from them and stuff. So it's like an ancient Buddhist temple, and they made this, and inside of it, I'll show you. inside of it, there's like a little prayer here, if you see. You see that? It's got like a little prayer of protection, and I keep it here when I sleep, okay? And this is on top of my bed. It is well within my soul. You are special. It is well within my soul. And a white elephant to represent good luck and protection, you know? So understanding that these little things, they help when you believe that they'll help you. If you get like 1,000,000 crystals, like this is lapis lazuli, right? It's supposed to heal bones, right? It's supposed to be good with healing bones. If you get this lapis lazuli, see, I have all of these for healing the body, the green calcite and the lapis lazuli on top of my bed there, and I have it there. So where my head is, that's there. If you get these things and you don't believe they're going to help you, then they won't help you. None of it will help you without you thinking it's going to help you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Hail Mary. That's another one. Like, I love prayers to women. A lot of us, we've been taught that we have to pray to the Father and the man and this. But what about Sophia? What about Gaia? What about Isis? What about Mary? You know what I mean? These are holy women. These are ancient, revered women that, you know, we've been taught to forget about for some, you know, odd reason or whatever. But, you know, you're welcome, the outcast. It really helps. That will really help you. Also, there's cleansing auras meditations on YouTube, but you have to want it. You have to be ready for it, you know, because spirit will show you things in your dream state that you can't handle in real life, that they feel like is going to trigger you or hurt you, you know. Nobody can put a spell on you, Charles, unless you think they put if you believe she put a spell on you, that spell's going to work. Just know that. Remember, spells are minds. It's the mind, right? So if, like, you repent, first of all, people have to believe in spells. I believe you have to believe in spells in order to get one put on you, or you have to be mixed in with spells somehow or another in a past lifetime or something. You know, and if you're saying this lady put a spell on me, then she put a spell on you because you're allowing her to. If you say, that's not going to work on me, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, it won't affect you. So you have to see something. For instance, like, you know, you'll go to somebody and, like, I don't know, there's some cultures that put spells on people and they put like stuff in like a bag and then they leave it in front of your car. And if you know what that is, you'll look at it and be like, what is this? And if you know, this is something people put a spell on you. So when you look at it, you're like, oh my God, someone put a spell on me. Oh, and now you start thinking all day, what kind of spell? What is the spell going to do to me? Oh my God, the spell's already working. Or if you just look at it and be like, I don't believe in spells, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I truly believe it works for other people that believe in it, right? But I don't see, since I don't associate with spells. I don't work with spells at all. The only thing I work with is like mind manifestations and creating things that you want in your life through your mind and your heart, you know. But yeah, and they charge people. Counselors say the same thing, girl. Well, it's the truth, you know. It's all about, this is what a psychologist will tell you that, and that's like logical, theoretical thinking, right? That's scientific shit. But like, you know, when people are too much into the spiritual world, we're like, yeah, they're gonna believe everything works. Yeah, you're manifesting it. Exactly. You're manifesting that into your life. So, you know, I remember, because I grew up believing that spells work and people can put curses on you. And I remember there was a time when I thought I had a curse on me. And then I started realizing, like, maybe it's just I cursed myself from thinking that. And then when I started changing that, I got out of all that bullshit. You know what I mean? I look at the spell as manifestation. Not sure what the negative spells are, though. There's people who set very terrible intentions when they like, so they're setting intentions. Call it a spell, call it what you will. When a witch she's a witch, right? And she takes plants and she takes herbs and she puts them together and says, this herb right here is going to bring me luck and money. This lemon right here, when I do this with a lemon, it's going to bring me luck and money. Is it though? Or are you telling yourself that the lemon will bring you money? Therefore, now you believe, here we go back to the mind, that the money's coming to you. So now when they say hold a cinnamon stick, it will bring money to you. They do these things. These are called tools, right? When you believe that this green calcite will protect you, and you have this green calcite in your hand, you're like, this green calcite will protect me no matter what. You just gave the green calcite power to put it into your mind to make you believe that a piece of rock is going to protect you. And therefore it gives you strength because you told yourself that this thing will bring me strength. So I will use it to protect me. And therefore it is protecting you. Now your mind is strong. You're feeling protected because you feel like you have a tool that protects you. Right? So when we use sage, the reason why people use sage is because they can't, with their mind, clear the energy. So if I feel a lot of energy around me and I'm uncomfortable, I will close my eyes and I'll just call in the love and light, ask for the spirit and the energy and vibrations of the archangels from the celestial realms, the white light, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Mary, and Fatima, and all of the holy, loving, Holy Spirit type individuals with that type of spirit and energy. I'll imagine the white light starting from inside of my stomach and protruding out all over my room. And then I'll imagine all these angels. I'll see them around and they just make this barrier of white light. They're like shining this white light down with their hands and it's all over my room and it's everywhere. And there's so much peace and love in here. And no matter what or who or why tries to come in, immediately they will see the white light and be like, we can't go in there if it's anything negative. But don't forget, there's spirit that's not negative and they might just be around you and you're feeling a lot of energy. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It means you don't understand it. What we don't understand is already scary to us. You know what I mean? Rocks do carry energy, let me tell you. Although I had a white jade turn clear because I wore it all the time. And the one my husband got, he never wore and it's still white. Yeah, they do carry energy. You're absolutely right. But for me, I am more powerful than this rock, okay? So, I mean, people have told me, Moldavite, for instance, Moldavite's supposed to like make you crazy and do all this. I wore Moldavite every single day. I slept with it on. It didn't affect me because I didn't allow it to. It's a piece of rock, okay? So if they carry energy, fine. My energy is that much higher and higher vibrating, like, and that's not an ego thing. I just learned today that I'm not going to allow people, places, and things to have power over me. I will not allow it. Like, I've already been through that journey and it was great because I've learned a lot, you know. How do you meditate for atheists and non-religious and non-spiritual? I mean, so if you're an atheist, you don't want to think about God because when I think about God, when I say the word God, I'm not thinking of God the way religious people do. I'm not like, oh, Allah or Jesus or Buddha or Krishna. I'm not thinking of that. I'm thinking of an energy. So it's energy. But I know it as God, so I say God, but it's source. It's source, light, energy. So if you don't believe in so-called God, then you can meditate to the energy, the vibration of love, right? So just because you're an atheist, people think because people are atheists, they have no feelings and they're cold-hearted and they don't give a fuck about nobody. That's not true. They just don't feel, religion, right, has fucked it all up for them, right? Yeah, so we are more powerful. So learning that and understanding that will give you so much power and so much, you know what I mean? So yeah, like for an atheist, I would say it's the energy source, right? When I think of God, you guys, I'm not looking at the religious gods that we have here or all these gods. I think they're great. I think they're wonderful. And I'm so happy that they all guided us, including me, throughout our journeys. But once I connected to the spiritual source of myself, forget about spiritual, the energy source, right? Because I'm talking scientifically right now. Time, space, and consciousness, okay? Let's talk about that. Time, space, and consciousness. I mean, I'm holding this wire like time, space, and consciousness. And when I say time, space, and consciousness, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, that triangle that you always see, the pyramid, that's time, space, and consciousness, right? Understanding that without the three, there's no connection. Time, space, and consciousness, the negative and the positive, the masculine and the feminine. So when I think of God, I'm not looking at God as Allah or Yeshua or none of that. I'm looking at a source, you know, the creator of everything. Even as an atheist, you don't believe in God, but I know you believe that, you know, the earth evolved somehow. It came from somewhere, right? So you want to look at that source. You don't have to look at it as God. Meditate on an energy. You don't have to meditate on God. You see what I'm saying? Because we are God, right? When we say we are God, people are like, oh, you can't say you're God. There's only one God. But yeah, but we are God. I am God. I am God. I am God. God. I was created in the image of God, right? We were created in the image of him or her. I was created in the image of the male and the female energy source that created all things. The original source, the everything, the nothing, the all, the nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because God is not a female or a male. So when people are like, him, I'm like, but I don't say her either. I'm not like him or her. You see what I'm saying? It does, Pumbaa, right? That did make sense? Good. I believe all gods in every religion is the same thing, but it had to appear in a certain way. So what I believe is that yeah, it is comes from one source, but then they took it and made it their own things, right? Like they wanted to make their own things and make their own things. I believe strongly that ancient beings like the sky gods and all that everybody talks about in every friggin' Bible, Quran, every ancient oral passer downer of knowledge always talks about the sky gods came down in their ships and blah blah blah. And I believe that they came and some of them implanted their own agendas on humans and made them believe it was religion, like a false religion. Because I don't believe like a lot of religions where they talk about how the man is dominant and the woman she must be home and cook and clean, like do all that. That's not from God. God does not think that women and men, all men are created equal in God's eyes, okay? All of them. When you talk about Lilith, right? When you talk about Lilith and Adam and Eve, and Lilith was Adam's first wife, but she like went against him, and so they cast her to heaven and she became a demon. No, she believed that she was equal to Adam. And they were like, nah, bitch, you're below him. You are a female and and she was like, no, the fuck I'm not. And they were like, they cast her out, meaning like, you gotta go. Like, you can't, we're gonna bring in Eve, who Eve was like, okay, Adam, you want me to eat the apple? Or whatever, because they say, but whatever, you know what I'm saying, right? So, yeah, Stargate talks about aliens being Egyptian gods. What do you think the wars are fought for? You think wars are fought for oil? Meh. You think Marines and army people and soldiers, they're fighting for our freedom for oil and because we're being threatened for our oil to be taken away and all that? No, they're fighting for stargates, for portals, okay? When you think about the places that are always at war, they're very spiritually high vibrational places. Do you see what I'm saying to you? For power over energetic spaces. Okay? Those are spaces that are highly vibrational, like highly. Okay? There's a lot of ancient shit going on when they broke the tombs down and all that. This is ancient knowledge that they don't want people having. Somebody was like, no, you're not giving humans this knowledge. Somebody. Beings? I don't know. Aliens? You'd think it's the government. The government don't control shit. Someone else does. It's the eye in the sky. The man on the moon. You know what I mean? Like type shit. Oh my God, Charles. What are you Charles? What are you talking about? How many Mollies did you take? Are you on Adderall right now? Because I used to say those things when I was high too. Doesn't sound like a spell, sounds like a diet. Almost fell off my fucking chair. It doesn't smell like a smell. It smells like a diet. Flo is woke as fuck. Yeah, it's like serious though. So I wanted to say that to you guys, like knowing that first of all we are very important. Like the human race is very important. We tend to think we're like these little ants in the floor and nobody gives a fuck about us. But the universe doesn't revolve around us. We work together with the universe. So what we do affects them. What they do affects us. It's like a as above, so below. Get it? As above, so below. Everything we all do affects one another. And so that's why it's important for us to understand, if we just open our eyes and work with the energies that are around us, spiritual energies, negative and positive. Because negative energies also, like people like, they're negative, they're evil. Not all negative energy is evil. A lot of it actually knows it's supposed to do the negative work, and then it does what it does, and they're not here to harm anybody. They just want to do their part, which is like bringing forth the negative and the positive, because the earth needs that to evolve. You cannot have one without the other. Duality, you know what I'm saying? The yin and the yang, divine masculine, divine feminine. You know, he's hilarious. I almost choked on my water. Me too. Oh my God. But you know, that's how it is. You have to understand that. That's how it is. All right, guys. I'm really starting to get tired now. I want to wash this makeup off my face. I love makeup. It's pretty. I love when people wear it. But like, I feel like I have like 10 pounds of fucking people on my face just sitting on me. I need it off now. And I need my tea tree oil on it, my aloe vera, and I need my hyaluronic acid that I use. It's a cream. It's really good for your skin. It keeps it young and firm. It really, like, my skin feels really plump. It's a plumpy. Yeah, I save it. I'm gonna save this live. I always do. All right, guys. Nathan Emir. I love you guys. Good night. That's how you say it. Good night in Albanian. Nathan Emir. Okay. Tadua. That's how you say I love you. It does, yeah, Gina, but it's annoying. I love you guys. Tadua. I love you guys. Good night. Good night. Yeah. Nice to see you guys too. I love you guys. Don't forget to tune into the podcast tomorrow night, because I am gonna choose one person to do a mediumship, like a reading with, at the end of the podcast. So I'm gonna like go through the whole podcast and then like at the end choose one person to like read. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool, because I want it to be the dua, baby. Yes, Adam. Okay, nothing in there, guys. I love you guys. All right. Oh, fucking got my toes done for nothing. For nothing. No, for nothing. Because I went to get like fucking I went to get fucking shoes. I like when people spread their toes. It's cute. I went to get shoes today, and they didn't even have no, like, regular shoes. Like, I got cute feet. Right? They're cute. I have a nice arch. Okay, guys. I'm a weirdo. Okay, I'm a weirdo. Good night, guys. I love you. Bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. Don't forget. I'll see you there. Okay? Bye. Love you. Bye, guys. Oh, you did? Thank you. Love you. XO. Bye. All right, good night. I hate cutting people off like that. So good night, guys. I love you.